the past couple of days, we've been making and saturating solutions. This video will review how to make a solution and how to saturate a solution. First of all, to make a solution, you need a solute and a solvent. In our case, we used water as the solvent and salt as the solute. When we mixed them together and stirred, or in our case we shook them, we could make the salt dissolve and make a salt solution. In order to saturate a solution, we just kept adding spoonful after spoonful of our solute and kept shaking, and until we could no longer add any more solute. We would see a lot of undissolved solute either floating in the water or piling at the bottom. That means there was no more space in the water for the solute to dissolve, and therefore the solution became saturated. One mistake that learners make is that they stop adding solute before the solution is actually saturated. You want to be sure that your solution is saturated before moving on to the next step. After we were sure that we had a saturated solution, we used a filter to filter out the undissolved solute. We needed to do this because we wanted to take a measurement of the mass of the solution, and the undissolved solute was not part of the solution. Again, here's another place where you have to be patient. You want to let all of the solution drain into the cup. If you want accurate results, you must handle the materials with care. Sometimes it'll take a while for that solution to filter through, but that's okay. Be patient. After we filtered out the undissolved solute, we needed to find the mass, and we did this by using a scale. We placed the solution on one side of the scale and an empty cup on the other, and filled it with gram pieces until the scale was even. And then we recorded the mass of the saturated solution. After we found the mass of the solution, we were able to do a math problem and subtract the mass of 50 milliliters of water, which we knew was 50 grams, and whatever was left over, we knew was how much solute was actually dissolved in the saturated solution. We did this with two materials, salt and citric acid. We found that salt can saturate 50 milliliters of water with only 10 to 15 grams. However, it took citric acid 45 to 60 grams in order to saturate 50 milliliters of water. So we say that citric acid is more soluble in water than salt.